Good evening, everyone, and thank you for watching the Barre Beat podcast, streaming live to 802 Scoop right here in the Inside Scoop Studios, Main Street, Barre, Vermont. With me tonight, I have, of course, the Mr. Liam Hogan from Hogan LLC Group.
Hogan Group.
We'll
get it one of these days.
One of these days. And of course, we've got Leah.
And we've got Leah.
And she's just like intently watching you.
Yep. Making herself at home.
She is.
This has been a couple weeks now you brought the doggo. Are you...
Well, you know, I feel like she needs some love.
Hey, she needs some social time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So how you doing, sir?
Good. I don't know if you watch Facebook, but I adopted my first four-legged friend today.
Congratulations. What kind of dog is it?
Mixed breed. They're not quite sure. Floppy-eared. 4-month-old. There's a picture on my Facebook page.
I'm going there right now.
And her name is Josie. I got her from the Potter's Angels Rescue.
Nice.
I think they're over in Williamstown.
They are. Let's see. All right. So you don't know what kind of dog like the majority of it is?
Nope. I know she's floppy-eared. She's a 4-month-old. Yeah.
Oh, that's a cute little puppy. All right, let's see here. We gotta make this smaller so you can see it, folks. This is some cute.
That's a cute puppy.
That's a cute puppy. Yeah. Oh, we'll share that right on over there. Oh, how can you not like that?
Right. And don't know what she is, but that'll be happening this next week when I can organize it.
Nice. So what's her name?
Josie.
Well, congratulations. I will say having a dog, the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And it, just makes life so much easier. We're going to get into some things that generations are starting to not care about, which this kind of like fits right into that narrative. So stay tuned if you're watching, because we're going to go back to that list of things that people don't care about anymore. It's going to be way at the end, so you're going to have to wait all the way at the end.
All the way at the end.
Yeah, because...
But keep watching, don't just come back.
No, definitely keep watching so that you can come back. Well, you can't come back. You have to stay until the end.
You have to stay until the end if you want to see it. You can't leave and then come back.
No, you can't do that. You got to stay with us.
That's cheating.
It is cheating. Raylene says, Liam is alive. I warned you.
I know. I'm sorry, Raylene. I went shopping with my mother. I couldn't get away. I love that banner.
Yeah, it's a nice banner. Mm-hmm. It's a very nice banner, but
our friends at Yipes
you're on the list, my friend. And she's also, Seth is saying he likes the cameras. Yes, we've decided to do the little picture inside the picture because, we just got to do that. And I've added the chat overlay on, so we're just moving along. Oh, but you know what I did do that's wrong?
What'd you do?
I should have put the Barre Beat thing on, which I didn't do that. There we go. We fixed that.
This is the Barre Beat.
It is. Absolutely. All right. So let's jump right in. I'm in preliminary discussions with Mr. Dean Roy.
Uh-oh.
Do you know who that is?
I don't.
Seriously?
No. Yeah.
We've talked about him before.
We have.
I
recognize the name. I just don't know what your discussions or who,
He's running for governor.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And Raylene wants you to know that you are on the poop list. So.
I'm on lots of poop lists, Raylene.
Just saying. I'm just saying, Raylene, are you going to share for me?
Lots of poop lists.
Yes, you are on lots of poop lists.
Maybe Jeff can take one for me here.
Probably not.
Come on, Jeff, help me out.
So yeah, I was able to reach out to him.
Yep.
And he replied. I'm not sure. Gonna try to figure out some way to get him on.
Nice.
So of course, let's do the weather real quick. We've got Monday. Tomorrow it looks like there's going to be some light snow, possible snow. 28 degrees of a high, 14 low. Tuesday, heat wave. It's going to be 35 degrees. But it's going to get better. On Wednesday, it's triking to work day.
Wow.
40 degrees. So it's
Holy
like serious
moly.
heat wave going on. And then with a low of 30s. And then on Thursday, there's some snow with 29 degrees, low of 10. Friday starts getting cold again, but it's partly sunny. 14 degrees with -5 in the low. And then Saturday, it's going to be snowy, 22 degrees with a low of -4. And then Sunday, also snowy, 28 degrees and 9 is the low. And Raylene saying that she said that in the very first comment. I warned him as he came in that he was in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, on the poop list.
Yeah.
But I'm
yeah.
on lots of poop lists. So
You are on Raylene's right now.
Yeah, that's all right. She'll forgive me.
I don't know. She may not.
Don't you have a permanent spot on her poop list?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
But
You're at the top, like every.
Yeah. I'm constantly on her poop list, but I move off and on it depending on the moment.
Right.
So what I will do is I will really make her angry.
Yep.
I will go on the poop list, and then I'll do something really nice.
There you go.
And then I'm off the poop list. It's a vicious cycle. It's like this cycle of abuse. And she'll do the same thing to me.
Right.
You know, she'll be like super nice and then do something to upset me. And then she'll do something nice. So Susan's wondering why you're on the poo list tonight.
Oh.
So we were all supposed to meet. Raylene only set this up for like 3 months.
I missed the critical staff
week
meeting.
after week has reminded us, hey, don't forget January 11th at 1 p.m. Be here so we can take pictures. And
guess what, Liam?
Liam was not here, did not answer his phone,
Nope.
did not answer his messenger. It was all no Liam.
No Liam.
And yeah. So there's that. He didn't, as Raylene says, he did not come to a team meeting. Oh, no, look at that. She's like getting into this whole, hey, no. Please don't come this way. She's going to come this way and she's going to knock the camera. Yeah, tell her to get back up there. There we go. Raylene, I'm not the one that told her to get up there. Yeah. Like vacuum the couch. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. All right, so let's just dump into some local stuff. We got the select board that had their meeting, and as folks know, the cutoff for the petitions was on the 24th for the BT or Barrytown budget committee.
Gotcha.
Do you know who's on the list of potential candidates?
No, but hopefully it's better than Raylene's list.
Yeah. So the potential candidates is Don Koch, Jamie Cushman, Alan Gerso, Adam Kay, Will Ruth, Bill Bugby, and Phil Cicchini. So they get to pick 5.
Nice.
Do you want to take bets on who the 5 are?
I bet Don makes it.
Oh yeah, Don will definitely make it.
I don't know really who the others are.
That was a freebie. That was a freebie. That was such a freebie. It was such a freebie. You get 5.
Well, who do you think the other 4 are going to be?
Well, who do you think the other 4 are?
I don't know. You know most of these people. I don't.
You
have a better idea.
I know 2, and I know of one strictly based on Facebook, which would tell me the reason why I would not. So I'll tell you who I think will get it. Ready?
Yep.
This is my prediction. Obviously, Don Koch, Phil Cicchini. I think that Jamie Cushman will get it.
Yep.
So then that leaves 2 more. And the question, I'm thinking, just based on names, I'm going to go with Alan Gerso and Bill Bugby.
Which is a great name.
And I'm just throwing names out there for the last 3. Because the only 2 that I'm pretty confident will get it would be Don Koch and Phil Cicchini. Do you know who Phil Cicchini is?
Nope.
So he used to be the director, I think it's him. He used to be the director of Central Vermont Chamber of Commerce.
Oh.
Years ago, years and years ago, before you were in Barre.
Right. And probably before Jeff was...
Would have been, wait a minute. Might have been before you were old enough to vote.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I was probably on Hawaii at that point.
Yeah, he was around when we started up the move to try to consolidate our public safety.
Oh.
Public safety.
Gotcha.
No, not school.
School.
Barrytown didn't want to have anything to do with our combining our public safety. So for the December 30th meeting in the Barrytown Select Board, because I went and
You did it.
I pulled the notes because
you were getting...
Because there was somebody that wasn't doing it on a regular basis, so I did it. I don't know who that might be.
That was probably Jeff, huh?
Yeah, Jeff. Jeff that was supposed to do it. I've reached out to Don to see whether or not he'd be willing to come in and give us an update on the Barrytown stuff. I'm just saying.
There you go. There you go.
Jeff says that Phil Cicchini is his age, so...
Old.
Yes! I have succeeded in life. Amazing. All right, so there was a road acceptance hearing in Barrytown for Hickory Way and Wildwood Drive, which I believe is, so they're close, the Windy Wood housing development area. Due to ongoing issues and legal easements over the neighboring land, the hearing was postponed to January 13th, which will be this Tuesday.
Right.
You going to watch the meeting this Tuesday?
About the road acceptance?
The whole thing?
I don't know. Maybe. Can't imagine that's going to be a lot of, fun.
Jeff, that was naughty. And I'm going to block you. Yes, we are having too much fun. Yeah. Okay, so there was the zoning administrator presented a proposal to add 1 full-time member to the department, and he argued that the current staffing levels are insufficient for the affected enforcement and productivity. Budget committee interviews, as we stated, and then there was EMS agreements and fees, not with Barre City because we have a different setup. Oh, Bert's online. Bert says, hello, Patriots, get her done. Republicans, get her done. And Jeff says, Raylene tells me that all the time, assuming that you were being naughty. All right, so moving on. They also went over the long-term plan for purchasing town equipment on the 30th. School board tomorrow night.
Yep.
We're going to go over the superintendent search process and probably appoint members to be on that committee.
Yep.
And
I'm assuming that's not like just an Indeed job ad, huh? It's probably a little more.
no,
Yeah.
no, there's way more. Stop. There's more involved than just a
Plopping a-
simple application.
Right,
You
yeah.
got to go through like a community process, make sure that everyone's on board. So that we'll be discussing that process tomorrow. And she is comfy, except for she's getting annoyed, Barb. Then we will also have a budget conversation tomorrow night. So
Your favorite.
I love the budget. It is so much fun. It is
Yep.
the one thing that I am just so excited about. I can't tell you how happy I am about
Yeah,
the
you
budgets.
you look like you're just
Super
oozing
excited.
with enthusiasm.
Yeah. My common, my thought process on budgetary issues is give me the number that I can defend
Right.
and that I can support. And that's what I've always been. I understand that budgets go up annually, but give me a number that I feel I can support, and that's what I will go with. If I can't support it, then I just won't say anything. That's my standard. But
There you go.
I'm just thinking that next year I will not be on school board.
Right.
So I'm 3 meetings away from being done with school board.
Any other aspirations?
I'm going to run for state rep again. You going to run for state rep? You can't run for state rep. Gina Galfetti's in that area. Move to Barre City and run for state rep.
Why? We already have 2. We got you and the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. All right.
I can't move to Barre City.
Well, you can. You just don't want to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Scary Barry.
You know what? I just realized the chat overlay is on the screen and it's showing that inappropriate comment from Jeff.
Oh, man. Jeff and his inappropriate comments.
I know.
And if everybody was here with us on Thursday, they know.
Exactly.
We couldn't.
Yeah, we've got to tone it down just a little bit.
You know, we got to bleep him out.
We got to be a little bit better about not being naughty.
Yeah.
We were much better last on Thursday night than we were the one before because we had Roland on the one before, and that was sketchy. All right, so moving on to state politics and state news. A student-led bill set for the upcoming Vermont legislative session proposes giving student representatives on school boards binding voting rights for the first time in the state's history. The legislation aims to move beyond advisory roles to ensure that students, the primary stakeholders in education, have a direct and meaningful say in the policies that affect them.
I'm not going to lie, I'm not sure about that one.
You're not sure about that one? I want to hear what comments people have. I would love to know what people think about kids having say on school boards.
That'd probably be through the student government there.
Yeah.
Each class president.
So
would get a
there
vote.
are some school boards throughout the state that allow them to vote. This would mandate it. Yeah. Not sure I'm okay with that.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know about that one. That
Yeah.
one's
So
odd.
I know the representative that submitted this. It's Harple. Nice person. She said it was a constituent bill. Somebody wanted her to submit that, and she did, which I understand fully. I've done that. But man, that is not a bill I support.
yeah, I'm just.
I was anti 16-year-olds voting in Barre City,
Yep.
and I like the idea of students having a voice,
Right.
but not to vote. Not to vote.
Have them sit at the meeting.
Yeah.
You can
I
take
think-
their opinions, but
I think that's very important. But when you're struggling to determine whether or not eating Tide Pods is okay, I'd prefer you not to have a voice that is binding. Oh man, I'm gonna get into a lot of trouble with the kids.
I remember when that was going around.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you remember doing the Tide Pods. I'm like,
no. Well,
really?
I'm here.
Tell me all about your experience with the Tide Pods.
But I remember that going around when I was younger. Holy moly!
Yeah, it's not. No. So the bill would grant student members in grades 8 through 9 a binding vote on board matters, shifting their status from advisory roles to active decision makers. Structural inclusion proposal mandates the inclusion of voting student members for high school grades, non-voting grades for 7 and 8.
So wouldn't that change how many members you need elected?
No.
Because you're going to have an extra vote out there?
No, it would not. I mean, I would rather have it so that you'd have to get elected to vote,
Right.
versus just student council making that decision. I just, in general, like, if you're younger than 18, you shouldn't be voting.
Right.
I'm just gonna. I feel pretty comfortable stating that maybe you should wait until you're 18.
That's how it's been forever.
And I like Barb's comment, which is, when they get old enough to pay taxes, then they can vote on whatever they want. And Susan says Liam didn't do Tide Pods, so
There you go.
she has faith in you. I'm still questioning that.
Hey, already getting it from Ray Lee, and I don't need it from you too, Michael. Come on. And I'm assuming you didn't do the Tide Pod challenge.
I did a lot of stupid things when I was younger. Eating. Well, I don't think we had Tide Pods back then.
Yeah, Jeff didn't either.
I don't think he had
Washing
detergent.
machine. Yeah, a washing machine.
Oh, okay. We're down to 5 people now. We lost a bunch of people. Vermont lawmakers are considering H512, a bill designed to protect consumers from predatory tickets resellers and fraudulent websites that use deceptive URLs and exorbitant markups. The legislation aims to reduce the financial strain on both event goers and local venues, which currently lose tens of thousands of dollars annually due to ticket sales scams. So, for example, let's go to the Opera House in Barre. So right now, and for folks that want to know, you should always buy your tickets directly from the Barre Opera House. So barreoperahouse.org. Don't ever buy it from like third parties, because it's always better to go directly to the source.
Yep.
And so, for example, we've got for the agenda for the Barre Opera House Saturday, January 17th, 2026, we've got comedian Bob Marley.
Oh.
Do you know who Bob Marley is?
Well, I did, but I thought the other one was dead.
I thought the same thing when I first saw it. I'm like, Bob Marley?
Right. Didn't
What?
he die?
He was he was a guitar player. What's
Right,
going on?
that's-
I'm confused. And when I think of him, I think of, like the hat and,
Right.
yeah, no. So their tickets are,
Is he funny?
let's see, I don't know. I'm sure he is. So their tickets are $37.50 plus tax.
Holy moly.
Oh, what do you mean, holy moly?
For a comedian that I don't even know? That seems like a lot.
Well, I'm sorry. When's the last time you went to the movies?
Actually, funny you should mention it. I just went and saw the third Avatar.
You went and saw the Avatar?
Yeah. You don't like the blue people?
No,
Well, all right.
no. I'm against blue people.
You're not pro-blue?
I am not pro-blue people. I think we should chop down their trees and mine their world for resources.
That's what they did. So you're gonna be the bald dude in the movie?
Yeah. So okay. So I just typed in, and I go to StubHub, right?
Yep.
And StubHub tickets are
$100.
where are they? Oh, wait a minute. So I need the 17th. Oh, there's no. Oh, it doesn't say. Well, that's unfortunate. I was going to prove a point, and now I can't prove a point because it's not on there.
It's not on there.
Well, that's very embarrassing. I was kind of hoping that I would be able to do that. Let's see if there's another one.
Are they on Ticketmaster?
Oh, they might be. Ticketmaster was another one that was pretty sketchy.
Isn't this the whole thing Taylor Swift went through as well?
Yeah. Okay, ready? You ready?
Yeah.
So, how much was the tickets?
$37 plus tax.
On guttickets.com, $117.
Holy moly.
So, if you're looking to go get tickets and you type in, because all I did was type in Bob Marley, comedian, and tickets, I came up with StubHub, I came up with Go Tickets. You have to go all the way down past all the ads to get to the Barre Opera House. And you're going to go to StubHub.
Right.
Right. And if you don't go to StubHub, you're going to go to guttickets.com because it's the second one. And if you go to Event Ticket Center, let's see, how much is this one? 2 tickets. Oh, that was 2 tickets. I'm sorry. So it was about $50.
That's not. You should still go to the Opera House.
Right. So this one, it's actually $111 each. This is Event e-tickets, which is absolutely insane.
Right.
And how many times have you heard people talk about, all those rich people going to? It's because when you go on there, you look at $100 for a ticket. Yeah, that's rich people right there.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I don't have $100. But would I go to see someone for $37?
For sure.
I would consider that.
Yeah.
I would consider that, but not $111.
Right. Especially.
So, for folks that listening, if you go to any of these events, go directly to the venue, and it's the same thing with the Flynn.
Right.
It's the same thing with all of them. Go to the venue itself, because you're going to get screwed going to like StubHub and stuff like that. And we took testimony about this during the Commerce and Economic Development Committee meetings.
Yeah.
And Flynn Theater was there, and I sent an email to Patty Miriam and Dan Casey, who Patty is the chair of the Barre Opera House, and Dan Casey is the director. And I asked them if they were having this problem too, and they were like, "Yep." And this is a perfect example of why it's a problem. It would turn people away. And it's really sad, because those are local people. That's money that's in our pocket, and taking out of our pocket.
Right.
Because who's not going to get any money from StubHub? All that extra cash, the Barre Opera House is not going to get that extra money.
Nope.
StubHub is going to pocket that money.
Yeah. And that's,
Sleaze weasels.
and that's what they do.
Exactly. They're sleaze weasels. So, sorry, I had to go on that rant. I apologize for everyone that's listening. It was something that we absolutely need to address.
It's better than TIF votes.
I like the TIF votes. Somebody came in and talked about the TIF votes, and not TIF votes, but TIF, and he said TIF, and I'm like, oh, should I tell him it's actually TIF, even though it is TIF, but it's TIF. Everybody calls it TIF.
Yeah.
Vermont's House Ways and Means Committee is analyzing a state-level impact on federal tax law changes expressing concern with new corporate tax loosenings that could drain state revenue. Chair Emily Kornheiser warned that these shifts may exacerbate the wealth divide and complicate Vermont's efforts to maintain an equitable tax system. Revenue impact preliminary projections from Legislative Joint Fiscal Office suggest that Vermont could see a revenue decrease of about 1.3 million to 4.9 million over the next 2 fiscal years due to federal changes. I'm not going to lie to you, did my taxes. I popped the numbers in, and I think my taxes are going to be nicer this year.
There you go.
I am just saying, for me, I feel like I'm getting more money back this year. I'm very happy about that. Have you done your preliminary taxes?
No, because I can't without the piece of paper they send you in the mail.
Well, that's not entirely true. You can look at your last pay stub and try to do the preliminary taxes. But don't mess it up, because I messed mine up. And at first it said that I was getting twice the amount that I was getting. And I was like, party! I was like, oh my goodness. This
nice.
is great. And then I realized I put the wrong number in, and yeah.
But yeah, I've been getting stuff together because I run Hogan Group. So I have to dig out the folder.
Oh yeah, you
make sure I've got all the stuff. But I use TurboTax, and I don't know, makes it super easy. I can just go and it just does it for me.
Yeah,
which
I'm
is
a big
what I
fan
love.
of TurboTax. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it was very nice to see that number go up, for me anyway.
Yeah.
But you know, the idea that we're going to lose out some revenue, I get it. You know, but there is some. You know, the question is that as the revenue goes down, what do we do?
Right.
And one thing that we never discuss is maybe like cutting back. And sometimes it's something that you need to do, you know, maybe not spend
Maybe not spend as much.
you know, but I'll say this, the housing hotel program, the homeless hotel program,
Right.
Or motel hotel program is $43 million a year. I know one place where we can cut back.
I was just gonna say that's 43 million. You could just go.
You can just like cut that down back to pre-pandemic standards, which was 5 million, and there's 40. You know.
Is that what happened to the Quality Inn? Did the state buy that and now they're?
No, Down Street purchased that building,
Down Street,
and they're going to be fixing that up.
Looks great.
No,
They did
Down
the-
Street does a good job.
They did the new decks.
They just need to pay more taxes.
They did it all up. I was like, man, that looks awesome.
Yeah, they've got a pilot program, payment in lieu of taxes, for that area. Chittenden County Accountability Docket, the pilot project launched to address court backlogs, has successfully resolved nearly 400 cases by expediting hearings for defendants with multiple pending criminal charges. I didn't see this in the article, but I heard that 23 people represented like 400 different claims or different things that, or dockets or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was that program that Phil Scott did to address the criminal activity in Burlington, because they've decided that, the progressive way is the way to go, and there's consequences to that, such as criminal activity.
Right. Come on,
But
Michael.
hey, you know what? Let's pass out a couple more crack pipes.
Right.
And
Those free injection sites.
free injection sites,
Right.
which they can't afford to do, even though we bumped them like $1.5 million in the budget last year.
Not to mention.
Not me.
Right.
I voted no. But if you want to know who your representative voted for, you should totally go to the roll call, because there was a roll call.
There you
Republicans voted no. Susan says no. And she's right. No, we shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, so there was some efficiencies gained, specialized docket focused on lower level offenses. Since October, the program has resolved nearly 45% of the 900 cases under its purview, targeting a demographic that accounts for 28% of all pending criminal dockets statewide.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and so this is winding down, and the question is whether or not they're going to institute it elsewhere. And Barry's always open. Feel free to come on down. We would definitely take it. This one might get you canceled.
Uh-oh.
I'm excited. How's Liam feeling tonight?
I was feeling good about the dog.
Vermont health officials and medical experts are reaffirming the state's commitment to its existing childhood immunization schedule after the federal CDC removed 6 vaccines from its recommended list. State leaders are currently working on legislation to protect local vaccine access and ensure insurance coverage remains mandatory despite shifting federal guidelines.
I don't have any kids.
You don't have any kids? Any thoughts on the vaccines?
Not really.
No? I have lots of thoughts on the vaccines. I think our kids are way over vaccinated. Only because, I think I got 3 shots when I was a kid, and I relatively turned out okay.
Yeah. I mean, Jeff probably didn't even have needles when he was a kid.
Exactly. So. He got polio, and that was about it.
Right.
And he had to get the polio because that was when polio was around. You know what? Next time you see him, ask him if he's got a circle right here.
Which shots did they remove? Did they tell you?
Yeah, it does. It says, Susan's like, wow. Yeah, I know. We went too far on that one. The flu, RSV, meningococcal disease.
Oh.
I feel like that's meningitis.
Yeah.
Can we say that different way? Or is that mumps or something? And mumps is one of those we probably should have.
Right, yeah.
There's
a couple
so it's a severe bacterial infection by leading to life-threatening meningitis. Right. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that is one of those that we probably should have.
Should, yep.
Although the hepatitis A and B, I think, is it hepatitis? I think Hep A is from seafood, right? And Hep B is from sexually transmitted diseases, something like that.
And you can get a shot against those now?
Wow. I can't remember which one. So so transmission. So Hep A virus is primarily spread through the fecal oral route, typically by ingesting tiny amounts of contaminated stool from an affected person, which can happen via person-to-person contact, contaminated water, or certain sexual activities.
Wow.
And so Hep B is a contagious liver disease and it's a short-term acute disease shared from needles or from a mother to a baby at birth. So it's Hep B is the one that probably isn't that, likely to infect a child. I mean, The whole poop thing. Listen, after my experience with the raw milk that I had, I'm not going to talk about preventing vaccines on stuff that's transferred through poop. Because apparently, whatever, the raw milk that I had obviously had contamination, which we won't go down that route.
No. We'll just keep going by that one. Yeah.
So I will say that I do think that we probably are over vaccinated for our children. When you're vaccinated for chickenpox, I feel like, I mean, I remember the chickenpox parties. Don't you remember those?
No.
No.
You had chickenpox parties?
Yes, if somebody in your group got chickenpox, you were supposed to get the chickenpox from them, so that you could have it when you were younger.
Right.
That's just the way that it was. I ended up getting chickenpox when I was like 18 years old. Let me tell you, that was not fun. The fact that I don't have scars, it's a good thing. I did have a good birthday. Thank you, Barb. Governor Scott dedicated his State of the State address to urging Vermont lawmakers to advance major education reforms, calling the transformations essential to addressing the rising property taxes and a system built for a Vermont that no longer exists. The governor issued a stark ultimatum stating that he would veto key legislation like the state budget if the legislature fails to follow through on the district consolidation and funding framework established in last year's Act 73. He's not kidding. He's not kidding.
Yeah. Well, get to it, Michael.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, he's not kidding about it, and it's a serious business. We have to have education reform. I was obviously there for the speech.
Nice.
You should come sometime.
Where?
You should come to the State House.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I can't do that. Oh man. Well, I can give you a free tour at night.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. We can go down. You want to go down there afterwards? We could go down there. I could let you in, and I could show you around the State House. I have the power.
Isn't that spooky though? At 8 o'clock at night.
I've been there before. I've been there before.
Spooky.
Yeah, I've done it before. Yeah. I mean, he was that we've got to do it this year. Our education. He stated, he actually talked about Barre, which of course made me like super emotional because I remember the small schools, and I remember the small schools, and he was talking about how Lincoln School was closed down, and I started to get a little weepy because I'm a wimp. But yeah, we went through the process in Barre, and he said, you know what, the fact is that it's more opportunities for kids for them being up at the larger school. Yep. The other schools, we were able to use them in a way that's beneficial for the community. Like Lincoln House got, the became a nursing home.
Right.
North Barre became apartments. Matheson became the gym. Ward 5 is now apartments for Down Street. There's just and Brook Street is capstone, right? Yeah. For the kids. And there's just the opportunity is there, and we have to take it, and we're going to have to close some schools, and not Barre because we don't need to. Although Spalding probably would be closed if we joined with Montpelier and U32. We would probably close Spalding, which is the reason why we should probably merge with a different district so we can keep it. But that's neither here nor there. So there was Democratic pushback to his speech. Obviously, of course, there's going to be.
Happens every year.
Yeah. Montpelier City Council announced on January 11th that Kelly McNichols Curry has been appointed as the new city manager following a months-long national search. A former Pitkin County Commissioner from Colorado is scheduled to begin her role on February 17th. where she will oversee approximately 110 municipal employees across 9 departments. Montpelier, way to go. Guys, get your city manager.
From Colorado.
Curry brings over 12 years of local government leadership from Colorado. Don't let her get too close to the camera because she'll knock it. And it was a unanimous selection. Strategic focus. Mayor Jack McAuliffe praised Curry's background in fiscal stewardship and community engagement as essential for leading Montpelier's next chapter.
Nice.
Yeah. Transition period, she succeeds acting manager Chris Lumbra, who has been filling the vacancy left by the departure of former longtime manager Bill Frazier, which he was, my understanding, he was pushed out.
Yeah.
That's what I've been told. I might be wrong on that.
Little local politics there.
One that I am not part of. Barb says, I think Phil Scott needs to educate himself on a lot of other problems in the state. I think joining all of the schools are not always the best idea. There is some benefit to merging for equity, for tax purposes. I'll give you an example, Barb. Berry City and Montpelier and Williamstown all have, or those 3 districts that easily could be merged have 3 different superintendents, 3 business managers, 3 HR directors. If we were to merge, we would end up with 1, saving hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars, actually. It would easily get up to millions of dollars. Not to mention, like, for our district, central office would probably close. And then we wouldn't have to pay for that building, and then it could go on the tax rolls, which would lower your taxes, which is always good. Leah is like telling you to knock it off.
Yeah.
So Vermont has secured a 3rd place spot nationwide in the 2025 America's Health Rankings annual report, reflecting strong performance in physical activity and cancer prevention. Despite these high marks, the report identifies concerning trends for the state, specifically regarding rising rates of adult depression and persistent issues with excess drinking. I want to let everyone know that I did my very best to make sure that we didn't get number 2. Liam you probably did your best to get us to as high up as we can, correct?
Yep.
Because you're super healthy, right?
I am the healthiest person alive.
He doesn't even have to go out for health and get health stuff.
No, my body is a temple. What are you doing back there?
So isn't mine. It's a big temple, and it's decrepit, and the paint is peeling off, and the water is dripping. All right.
Your dog's being a little wacko.
Leah, enough. Go lay down. See, look at that. Lie down. She'll lie
Michael,
down.
the dog trainer.
She does listen. She'll spin around a couple times. Lay down.
Gotta
She
find the
doesn't
right
have to go
spot.
potty because we went potty already. There is some substance use concerns with excessive drinking, and affects approximately 18.7% of the state's adult population. Are you part of that 18%?
For excessive drinking? No. I don't drink excessively. I only drink what's needed.
I don't drink, so.
Me either.
Adult depression in the Green Mountain State rose by 19% between 2019 and 2024, which is kind of sad, right? Like, and I get it. Depression in general is rising, and I think a lot of that has to do with, quite frankly, social media.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty depressing when you go online and you look at stuff. It makes me sad, just seeing things. And some people are just depressing, right? They go out of their way to make your life miserable, at least for me, which I've gotten to the point where I just don't care, which we will get to
Circle
that
back
article.
to later.
Yeah. We'll get back to that in a hot minute. But yeah, it's very sad. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see here. All right. I don't know if I want to talk about this. Is there anything else I can talk about before we move on to national?
We can talk about Iran.
No, go for it.
Have you been following along?
I have not, so please.
Well, they're now 4 days into an internet blackout. And anti-government protests, which have killed I heard 490 the last time I looked.
490 people?
Yeah. And I mean, we can say whatever you want about protesting in this country, but you protest in Iran, you get shot and killed. I mean, so.
Well, I think
there's.
Yeah. I think,
mean, when we complain about what's going on here, you could be there and they shoot you for protesting anti-government. So it's reminded me throughout the last week
how lucky we are.
How lucky we are to be on this side of the world. And while we do have some issues, Iranian security forces aren't shooting us for protesting their government.
That's true.
Which is a plus.
I mean, one could state, I think somebody on the left could easily argue differently because of another issue. But there's a difference between engaging in protesting, peaceful protesting, and actively trying to involve yourself in a police activity or doing something illegal. Yep. And you're saying that the folks that are protesting in Iran are not causing, damage.
Right, I'm sure they're causing damage and there's other stuff going on.
Yeah, because I can understand.
But 400 people just seems like a lot. Yeah. I mean, these are massive protests. These are, streets filling and massive amounts of people just in the streets. Yeah. And then I heard our fearless leader in the White House wants to help them out.
So protests in Iran have escalated into the third week as citizens demand an end to the current regime, prompting President Trump to warn of military intervention if the crackdown on civilians continues.
That little piece there, I'm not sure. I'm all for backing the protesters. The Supreme Leader, I'm all for it. I just don't know how that...
Not for the Supreme Leader.
Right. I just
don't know protest against the Supreme Leader.
I just don't know how that's going to look. Because the only, you can't... I was talking about this earlier. You can't do an airstrike. Right? You
can't do an airstrike.
You can't
do anything.
You're gonna kill more people than they've already killed, though.
Yeah.
So it would have to be, I would assume, Army, Marines, and.
Well, I don't think we would go into Iran and take out the leader. Although, there would be nothing better than a pro-American regime in Iran. That would be phenomenal.
But how else are you going to back the protesters?
Well, I think
militarily
a threat probably makes a difference, right? Like, especially a threat that somebody might think that you are gonna follow through, right? You know, he recently followed through on a threat, and probably the idea that this could happen to me is probably going through his, you know, the current regime's mind. Reports suggest that the regime's crackdown resulted in significant death toll, with some estimates placing the number of casualties near 2,000.
Oh, wow.
As security forces. Whoa. Someone just posted something really long and something really crazy long. Is rooted in real Vermont during the late 20th century breakdown. I don't know what that is. I don't know how to get it off the screen. That's weird. Anyway, tell Liam to leave the real chocolate alone and just eat the Tootsie Rolls. That's what Jeff says.
Jeff and real chocolate.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. All right. Let's talk about.
You want to talk about Minnesota?
Really
I'll
don't
get some
want
people
to.
riled up.
Yeah. So, Rebecca Good, the wife of 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good, released a pungent statement describing her late spouse as a compassionate mother and poet who was killed by an ICE agent while simply trying to support her neighbors. The statement contrasts the couple's use of whistles and federal agents' use of guns, highlighting the deep divide between the family's account and the federal government's characterization of the event. I can't imagine that anybody doesn't know about this. This is the issue where there was someone that was protesting, and she was driving into ICE interventions and causing a disturbance in the process of them doing whatever job they were doing at the time. And it escalated, and she took off. I don't know if he was directly in front. I think there's some footage of him being directly in front.
Right. He was kind of
and he
on over to the side, but kind of in front.
Right, and the end result was she pressed on the gas, and I think it hit him, and he also pulled out his gun and he shot, and ended up with a loss of life. And it's a mother. It's tragic. No matter how you look at it, it is tragic. And the loss of life can't be ignored.
No.
And what's the result, right? Like, I don't think that ICE enforcement should stop, right? If you're in our country illegally, you don't belong here, okay?
Yep.
But I'm progressively getting leery of all the stuff that's going around about the ICE agents, and these are, and I feel bad for this individual. I feel bad for her, and I feel bad for the ICE agent who obviously, felt the need to use his gun in this event. And that's a huge, I don't even know. I will say this, the FBI, or I think it's the FBI, is going to be investigating this, and I hope they do it quickly, and that they really investigate. And if charges need to be placed, then they need to be placed. I am not smart enough to know, and I'm glad I'm not in that line of business, because that split second could be your life.
No.
And I think he's a ICE agent that was dragged, if I recall, he was dragged by someone that did the same type of thing. And I might be wrong on that, but
No, I saw something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's tragic. And I hope that they investigate it thoroughly.
Yeah.
And if he did nothing wrong, according to, procedures that are set up, then he shouldn't receive any type of, yeah. And like Susan says, there's too many stories about it, and there are.
Yeah.
And at this moment, we need to wait for everything to come out.
Yeah.
But it's very sad. I wish people would not get involved while they're doing enforcement. You can't do that stuff. It's important that when you see law enforcement, and I can't stress this enough, when law enforcement are doing something, do not get in their way.
Right.
And then, if law enforcement asks you to do something, do it, right? These are not, and I think of like locally, right?
Right.
These are our neighbors, these are our family members, and they're just doing their job. But that being said, this is a very sad situation, and yeah.
Need more
sad.
answers.
Yep. All right, so we're at 8:03. Let's talk about the thing there about
the thing at the end.
who gives
This is the
a
end.
flying F. Right? People are sharing the things they have fully stopped caring about in 2026. And I think I'm actually on board. That's what this says. I'm actually on board with these.
Okay.
All right. So tell me, and for folks that are listening, tell me if you are all out of Fs. And there's a song that goes with this, which I'm not going to post in here. But if you message 802 Scoop, Raylene will provide the song for you. It has F words in it, but it's called, or you can just Google it, right? You can go to YouTube and watch. I have no Fs to give. It's not Fs, it's the F word. All right, so top one, answering texts as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you found that out today.
I did find that out today. That's right on top of Liam's list of, no, don't care, don't care. I try to answer, it depends on the text. Like I get notifications on my watch. So if it's one of those texts that I feel is important, I will immediately answer it. If you just, like I got 2 texts I got to respond from yesterday. Were just happy birthdays to me. Yeah, Susan's mostly. I quit climbing the career ladder. I just want a stable, low-key job that pays enough to cover my bills and still allows a work-life balance.
No.
No, you still want to climb the career ladder?
I still want to do that. But I mean, I'm 27. So
You're 27.
It might look different for you.
Yeah, I'm at the age where I just want to get paid and move on. I don't need to.
You're not looking for a promotion or anything at work.
Nah. I mean, I obviously want more money.
Right.
Because just like Rockefeller, I think it was Rockefeller said, might have been J.P. Morgan, how much is enough? And he went, just a little bit more. Susan says she's too old for that. So no career climbing. Celebrity news.
I couldn't give a flying F.
Couldn't give a. You have no Fs to give.
Have no
All
Fs
your
to
Fs
give
are run out
for celebrities.
No,
No.
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of a celebrity that I would care to hear about.
Well, I mean, Michael loves Taylor Swift, so you're always.
No. Michael does not like Taylor Swift. Again, I don't think I've heard a single one of her songs. So this is the one that we were talking about with dogs, right? Romance. I was never married once for a couple. And this person goes on and says I was married once for a couple of years. That didn't work out. No hate, no big problems. We just grew apart differently. So they're talking about they're just done. They're done with like the romance and that and just gone. And then the next one, maintaining relationships that survive on nostalgia. So kind of also relationship based.
Right.
All done?
Probably
no interest.
Yeah.
No
probably,
interest in the.
Probably for now.
You got a dog. Once you get a dog, it's like.
Once I have a dog, I'll be good. But
yeah.
No. Nothing.
I'm all. So my last romance was 10 years ago, and I'm done.
Right on.
It's too much work. It's too much work. I have to, I have to say, oh, I'm going here, there, whatever, blah, blah. Not interested.
No.
You know what? My dog, I leave the door open so that she can go inside the house, and I leave her.
Yeah, but if your dog,
I bring her with me.
Or if your dog had a phone, I'm sure she'd be calling you 308 times a day asking where you are.
She would be absolutely 100% calling me every 5 minutes on the text. Where are you? When are you coming home? When are you coming home?
When's dinner?
When's dinner? She freaks out when I leave just for a few seconds. So maintaining relationships only that survive on nostalgia. So that's like, old friends from, as Susan says, 14 years ago. Old friends, from like high school. Right. I don't ever. Same here.
Again, I try to. I have Facebook, and I have friends in different parts of the country when I was traveling, so I do try and maintain those.
Oh, so you are giving the Fs.
I do give Fs about that because that's people are like, you should get off Facebook. It's not good for you. I'm like, yeah, but my Facebook has like friends. I have friends in Hawaii. I have friends in the Midwest. I have friends in Alaska. So I can't get rid of Facebook. I have too many friends.
So this one you probably do give Fs on too.
Yeah.
Sports.
A couple of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Really?
Couple of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple. As you can see.
Considering you come in here wearing the same product every single week of the same team.
The hat is...
Yeah, he refuses to wear the Barre Beat hat that I gave him.
Can I wear the Barre Beat hat everywhere else?
Yeah, you can wear the Barre Beat hat everywhere.
Awesome. Well, then I'll take it and I'll wear it. Because the Packers were eliminated last night, so I can't wear this hat anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, they lost in pretty epic fashion. I should go on that podcast we have, too.
And that's you should.
Yeah, I should go talk sports
You
with
could have
the
met
girls.
her today if you came.
Yeah. That one's going to stick, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. This one I haven't given up, but you probably have. Religion, that's not entirely, religion I was brought up in. So.
I wasn't brought up.
You haven't? Well, you can always come to my church and create start going for religious.
They drink coffee and hang out, right?
Yeah. Well, we don't drink coffee at our church, no.
Why don't you drink coffee? Coffee brings people together.
Coffee does bring people together. It does.
People say, coffee hour. Everybody's there. Yeah. Coffee with the coffee.
You know what?
I love those.
You can go down to Tasty Bites on Saturday, get some food, some coffee. Right. I'll be your server.
There you go.
And then you can give a tip, a big tip, and the tip will go to the Barre Senior Center.
There you go.
See?
If it wasn't so... I agree with Raylene, though. You do it too early. You gotta...
Dude, suck it up. You're young. You can get it. All right. The next one is, as long as my clothes are clean and me too, I don't give a S if they're trendy. So clothing.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't. I mean, you're wearing some pretty trendy clothing.
I am wearing some trendy clothing.
He's logoed now.
802 scoop.
I don't even have one of those.
I know. You have a Barre Beat hat that you don't use.
Yeah.
So I do. It's got to be certain. I don't just like throw things on. Like, I'm sorry, but the whole pajama pants thing, I just can't get behind. I need to wear pants.
Yep.
I don't even wear shorts, like mainly because my legs got the diabetes legs look. Nobody wants to see my legs. This is another one, social media.
Yep.
I deal with a lot of social media, so I can't say that.
I don't know what Facebook is.
No.
No.
You didn't know what it was when I tried to message you this morning.
Couldn't find the button.
So this is interesting, explaining why I don't drink alcohol. So apparently alcohol drinking is going down, except for in the state of Vermont.
I was just going to say, what state is that in?
I don't know. Technology, and that's not true for me because I'm all about technology.
No, you're all techno.
Yeah. And shaving my legs, which I don't have to shave my legs because I got diabetes legs. It's great.
There's no hair.
Yeah. Right.
It
You
all
shave
just
your
went to
legs?
No. It all just went to your face.
Liam, you don't shave your legs?
Nope.
People's opinions of me. I will say that obviously I still have my issues with that, but there are some people that I don't care what they think of me. I don't care. If I don't know you and you dislike me, then I care.
Right.
But if I know who you are and, I know why you dislike me and I think that it's a silly reason, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Makeup. You don't put a lot of makeup on, do you?
No.
No?
But I like to look good for you, so.
See, what I do is I put, what? What'd you just say?
That almost slid right by you.
It did. What did you just say?
I said I like to look good for you. I shower and yeah. I like to look good. I shaved today.
I put stuff
didn't.
on my face so
really?
that it's not dry and yeah. I'm thinking about putting bag balm on my face too.
Right.
I'm in the coconut oil age of my life where I need to put lots of coconut oil on my face.
I don't know why I don't doubt it.
Driving faster than the speed limit. Yep. No,
Always.
I don't care about that.
Yeah, I'm always 10, 15 over. Yep.
And I've realized that I'm a daytime friend, not at nighttime.
Oh, that definitely.
definitely
If
not
you
true.
message me at 10:30 at night, good luck.
Wow, this is going on for a while. So there's a couple. Oh, there's only a couple more.
All right.
Christmas, which I don't know if I agree with that.
As I get older, I don't.
Care as much.
Right.
Well, you don't care about like the present side of things because we don't. You will get to the point where you're like, just don't give me anything because I have what I want, and if I want something, you can't afford it. That's where I am in my life.
Yeah.
So if you give me something, more than likely it's something that I really don't value.
Yeah.
So don't give me
don't
anything. Unless I ask you to buy it, don't buy it from me. Because like I said, you can't afford what I want. Owning a home, you can't afford what I want. And I've given up on that too. I don't care. And then finally, I stopped caring about things I cannot control. That's not true. I care about things that I can't control all the time.
Same.
All right. Well, we went an hour and 15 minutes. Sorry, folks.
People can stay up a little bit.
They can stay up late.
Yeah.
You know.
It's only Sunday.
So I would like people's opinion. One, do you like the little picture in a picture? Picture in a picture. And I need you to go like this. Oh no, like this. And a little shorter. Do you like the comments in the stream? So let me know. Ooh, very good, Liam. Very good. He has no idea what it looks like on this end, just as a side note. So let us know in the comments, and also share the show so that we can boost the numbers. And
We got to put a little share icon like here.
we do. I don't know how to do that for the OBS though.
We got to figure that out. So you can be like, share.
And Susan likes them all, so I think I'm going to keep them. I got to modify the stream chat though, so that it's not as small. It's like tiny, teeny tiny. And when Raylene, if you want, you can do it too. All you have to do is click on the PIP. In case you know, in case you're watching. All right. Folks, thank you for watching the Barre Beat podcast right here from Inside Scoop Studios, Main Street, Barre, Vermont. We hope you have a lovely evening.